Hi everyone, my name is Simon and you're watching Soundwave TV. Sorry there. Transforming your video experience. Now I watched Space Jam recently on HBO Max and I wanted to give you guys a few thoughts on what I thought happened in the movie. This is just random takeaways, not a whole breakdown of the plot. But anyway, Don Cheadle is having a blast playing Algae Rhythm, the rogue AI that wants to beat the Looney Tunes. He's different from Swag Hammer. He's kind of just Swag Hammer, kind of a short, kind of a greasy guy, but Algae Rhythm is a wheeler and a dealer. He's a slick talker. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, but I think Don Cheadle is just having a good time, and you can just tell in the performance he's enjoying himself. If nobody else is. Now, like Ready Player One, you have a lot of background cameos, but they're not really doing anything of any consequence. Now, the favorite ones that I could point out, I saw Frankenstein Jr., Igu, Gloop and Gleep from the Herculoids, and Jabberjaw. They were in the background. And I think I saw Batman and Robin for like a quick second as well. And Iron Giant. That's the only ones I can like pick out. So they're like, we all show up, but they don't really do much of anything. You know, like I was wondering where the space in the Space Jam was coming from, but it's cyberspace. Each of the places in the Warner serververse, that's where everything is taking place, is everybody's got their own planet. Like Harry Potter's got a planet, Game of Thrones has a planet, the Looney Tunes have a planet, Matrix has a planet. And I like the little road trip section where they're going to all these different worlds and trying to reassemble the Looney Tunes characters. Now, I like Lola's reintroduction, you know, showing her Lola's trying to go through an obstacle course to prove herself to Wonder Woman and the other Amazons, and there's a little bit of a surprise of how that plays out, but it makes sense for her character. I like the opening scene at the beginning of the movie with a coach and mom give a little bit of background. LeBron James, his background, he wasn't always winning every game. Coach says he's distracted by playing a video game or whatever, but I think they only lost by 1 point. But anyway, he's playing Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle, which is not that great of a game, but it makes sense for this movie. I didn't like the way he just the coach just threw out the Game Boy. It's a perfectly clean Game Boy. I'm trying to think where they got that from. It must have been in like storage for like forever. Anyway, there's a cameo like halfway through the movie that makes sense. I thought it was very, very funny, but I don't know if anybody else did. But you thought it was gonna go one way, and then it went completely the opposite. Now, there's not the designs for the bad guys this time around. Now, Dame Lillard, Diana Taurasi, Nanika Ogwumike. I'm sure I'm butchering her name, but apologies in advance. Got Anthony Davis and Klay Thompson. Now, I like Dame Lillard's computer program. He's Chronos, and he can make time speed up and slow down. So the bad guy designs were pretty good as well. Now the runtime is a little long. It was like an hour 50, could have been an hour 30, hour 25. Tighten that runtime up a little bit. But I do think the message is good. You show that parents aren't always perfect. They want what's safe for their kids, safe going into the family business of basketball as opposed to letting what was not Bronny Dom, instead of letting Dom do his own thing and be a computer programmer, be a video game designer. So that's where the central conflict comes in. And it's reconnecting and bonding. You don't see a lot of movies have a lot of daddy issues, but you see a father and son reconnecting, particularly a black father and a black son reconnecting. I don't know how many times you see that on the big screen. So I thought there was a good, sweet message in there. If you can look past all the, there's a lot of product placement and a lot of IP shout outs, but at the core, you've got a pretty sweet movie. Wile E. Coyote, Roadrunner, when they're doing the basketball, I like their gags the best, as well as Granny and Speedy. As far as the tunes, I like their gags the best. Like there was Wile E. Coyote was using one of his machines to try to multiply the basketball. So yeah, that was one of my favorites from that. Ultimately, it plays out a lot like the original Space Jam. The critics didn't like it. I think the audiences like it well enough. I think the younger kids, particularly if they're into basketball, are gonna enjoy it. This isn't like Shrek where you have a lot of references for the grown-ups, but it plays out well enough. It's cool. The first one was cool. A lot of people, it was a classic in people's minds, but I think it was just Michael Jordan's version was alright, and LeBron James' version is alright. If you like Looney Tunes, you will enjoy it. If you're a fan of LeBron, you will enjoy it. If not, just skip it. Something else might be better suited for your fancy. Anyway, what did you think of Space Jam: A New Legacy? Put it in the comments down below. Who is your favorite Looney Tune? Put it in the comments down below. And who is your favorite basketball player on the pro level? WNBA or NBA? Until next time, this is Soundwave, signing off.